These are the best DSLRs for beginners in 2021. Welcome to Camera Verdict. Number 3. Panasonic Lumix GH4. The GH4 from Panasonic is one of the most affordable cameras for shooting 4K and even cinema 4K. It also allows slow motion in 1080p up to 96 FPS, resulting in 25% speed footage after conforming to 24p, which is done automatically in camera. Be aware that the usual caution with filming slow motion in low light conditions is made worse by the relatively small micro four thirds sensor. And in my 4 years of using this camera, I avoided using the 96 FPS unless the scene was really well lit. That said, the color science works really well in both natural and neon light, skin tones are rendered well aside from a very subtle 1% less magenta tweak I often found myself adding in Premiere. The 3-inch LCD touchscreen is bright enough for most outdoor conditions, and the optional log profile is very usable for creative color grades. The GH4 is on the upper end of what I'd call beginner DSLRs, with many professional features you'd mostly find on more expensive models, giving you plenty of room to grow for the first few years without needing a new camera. Number 2. Canon EOS Rebel T7 or 750D. The Rebel series is incredibly common amongst beginner filmmakers and comes with a decent stock zoom lens ranging from 18 to 55mm, which provides a lot of flexibility, allowing new videographers or photographers to see what focal length they end up using most for their style of video or photo work, before committing to a sharper, wider aperture, more optimized and more expensive prime lens that does one job very well. There is of course no 4K, as very few Canon DSLRs are capable of ultra-high resolution video, but it can shoot 1080p 60 FPS, and having used very comparable cameras like the Canon 750D and 800D, the autofocus and color science is potentially the best you'll get at this price point from any camera manufacturer, which is great news for beginners who presumably won't be using manual focus much and won't be coloring their photos in a program like Lightroom, so need them to look great out of the box. And number 1. Canon EOS 2000D. As a super budget option, the 2000D is one of the most affordable ways to train yourself on DSLR controls and to get your hands on Canon color science, which doesn't change just because of the low price tag. Plus, with a 24 megapixel ASP-C sensor, you'll get high quality photos, equally high resolution as the more expensive models. For just $400 you can get yourself a bundle including the 2000D, a kit lens, SD card, battery charger, USB stick and even a few ND filters, which is not even an essential for beginners but is very nice to have. With a single purchase you'll have literally all you need to get out there and start shooting. If you have any questions or recommendations, please drop those in the comments, and if this video helped you, remember to hit like and subscribe so maybe I can help you again sometime soon. And thanks for watching Camera Verdict.